What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Bone Alley, and we got a full house in here today. I mean, it's about the most we've had in here at one time. Oh, I'm David Rogers.
I'm Connor.
Robert Streuber.
We got him in the house. What's up, man?
Doing good.
Doing good, man? Good deal. Robert, I want to, I don't know if we hit unmute here. There we go. Real quick, while we're on here, man, introduce you in. Appreciate you coming over, first of all, today.
Appreciate the invite.
Oh, yeah, man. Anytime. Right on over. We love it. But go ahead and kind of introduce yourself, man. Tell them who you are, where you're from, all that good stuff.
Robert Streuber from Hanahan, South Carolina. Actually, we've got a home up here that we keep the truck at, the number 52 Super Truck, sponsored by Five Star Tuning and Southern Paws Animal Rescue. A friend of ours has a rescue, and we kind of support her by putting it on the front of the truck. And I don't know, I like that decal on the front of the truck anyway. It's pretty cool.
It's nice.
And if it gets her some little bit of donations, that's awesome.
For sure. Well, man, you kind of, we've talked about before, though, me and you have, obviously racing the truck now, but you're still relatively new to, I guess, being behind the wheel yourself.
This is the second year we're at this.
So how's it going?
It's going. It's big learning curve, being that I've never been in anything. Started this at 61 years old, so crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Kel, you got beat. Kel used to say he was a 50-year-old rookie, so Robert beat you. Well, good deal, man. So you've been running at Florence and Dillon for the most part, a good bit.
Yes, sir.
And you've gotten faster, for sure. I mean, over the past 2 years, I mean, it's getting faster and faster.
From where we came from when we started last year, we're doing lots better. And I got to thank Clay Thomas and Dylan and Claude Kelly, because if it wasn't for them, I'd still be lost. I'd be walking around a truck going, what the heck?
Dude, I'm going to tell you, after many, many years, it's still easy to be lost, I promise.
Yeah, true.
Connor, what's up, man?
Not much, man. I'm working and schooling, but I'm glad to be back.
Good to have you back, sir. Good to have you back. What you been? I mean, school, how everything going good?
Just keep me busy, but I mean, it's not too much right now.
That's good.
So.
That's good. Work keeping you busy.
Yep.
That's good.
Staying busy.
That's good.
But
so you into countdown for like winter break right now?
Yeah,
Right?
I think we got a Thanksgiving break, I'm sure.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I was sitting there the other day, and Jackson, my youngest, his birthday was last week, and his on the 8th, so last Wednesday. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, dude, where'd the year go?
Yeah,
I feel like it was just,
I agree.
Just January, like no time ago.
That's what I said. I mean, even like with the NASCAR stuff, I can't believe there's 2 or 3 races left.
That's it. That's it.
Right.
Feels like we're starting.
I mean, it is. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. I don't know. You a football fan, Robert?
I'm a Longhorn and a Tiger fan. Don't.
Longhorn fan. Okay. Well, at least somebody's doing something right.
They had a good week.
I'm gonna tell you, these Gamecocks, man. I saw we got rid of offensive coach, I guess.
Offensive line coach. Yeah.
I don't know if it's the offensive line coach, really. I mean, you got to do something.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think we got a lot of new, fresh meat, I guess, on that line.
Yeah.
It's been something else. Connor's rocking his Panthers shirt.
I am.
Today,
They surprised me. Got him a win.
yeah, thank God.
Many year. Yeah.
How about the Jaguars, though? I mean,
Yeah, they've been rolling.
Pat, I know. I'm gonna tell you, and Tiger fan over here, but Trevor Lawrence. I always thought Trevor Lawrence was still is a good quarterback.
There's no doubt of talent.
Yeah, definitely got a lot of talent. So,
Very talented.
I think he's I think if they can get a good team behind him, he can do a lot.
I believe so too.
That'll be That's fun to watch. So anyway, if nobody knows, we didn't have any racing around this area. Florence was supposed to race, and it rained all weekend. And when I say all weekend, it started late Friday night, and I think it ended finally about 8 o'clock this morning, 9 o'clock this morning, something like that.
Yeah, it was a good thing they went ahead and called it because there wasn't no chance.
But you got some practice out there Friday.
He
went practice anyway.
Okay, good deal.
That's how you be proactive there. How practice go?
Had a good practice.
Good. That's always a good thing. Getting some good laps or something else. So, want to put out there real quick too, before we get any farther in this here. This Saturday, which is October the 18th, isn't that correct? This Saturday at Langston Ranch here in Coward, South Carolina. If I got anybody else wants to come out, race cars. We need race cars. It is a kids event. It is strictly kids, pretty much. I mean, they'll have some parents with them, but if you don't know, Langston Ranch is just a fun place for kids. It is kids' outdoor dream, pretty much. They got zip lines. They got, I don't know, slides. They got bounce houses. They got, I mean, just all kind of stuff. It is a farm that they have turned into a play place for kids, pretty much. And like there's a dump truck out there that they turn into a slide. So I mean, it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Also, they got a actual farm, I guess. They got cows and all kind of stuff. Kids can go back there and see all the animals and cows, pigs. I don't know what all they got there really. A lot of times I got some live music out there. We were actually supposed to play. Me and the band from church were supposed to play out there this past Sunday, but I got rained out.
Yeah.
What is up there? Our buddies from Bubba's About Broke podcast. Y'all go check out Bubba's About Broke podcast too. I got some good stuff on there for sure. Always good guest. But so we'll be out there this Saturday. It's most of the day event. I guess I'm gonna be debuting our truck out there.
Big reveal.
Yes, I don't know.
Car, put like a big cover over it.
I'm just hoping I can have it done before the yeah, we might get a tarp.
I don't know. It's got fresh paint on it. It might stick.
I know.
Huh?
It may. Everything gonna be fresh on it. We still gotta drop the motor and stuff in it. So but no, we'll be there. We'll have it ready to go, ready to check out and have some kids can come up and sit in them and look at them and all that fun stuff. Ask questions about them. That's what we want. Want to get the next generation involved in racing. We got to. There you go. You got a fan already. So yeah, y'all come on out to Langston Ranch this Saturday and check out some race cars. We'll definitely have some out there for you. I know, like I said, mine's gonna be out there. Robert's coming with his.
We're gonna bring ours.
And I think I think Chad's bringing their car. I'm trying to nail down the Juice Box cars.
Oh, that's really
coming
cool.
in for the kids to ride on and hang out and check those out and all that fun stuff. So I think they'll be coming out there. So, but I got to nail all that down. So,
is your Legends group going to come?
No, unfortunately. I think Dennis had some. He was going somewhere. I think he's going to a game. I think it's
Could be
Carolina game.
Yeah.
So he already had tickets for it, stuff for whatever the event came about. So I can't be too mad at him. But no, that would be cool. That would be cool if anybody's got legend cards, all that stuff. Bubba's About Broke podcast just reminded me of something for sure. I saw that. I was about to say that too. Y'all go check out our buddy. He's been on the show with us before. Jackson McLaren is on the new NASCAR 25 game. I know they released it. The I can't remember which version of it is, but my bad. But they released the pre-release version.
Oh, the gold version.
Yeah, the gold version. That's
yeah.
it. It came out, and he is in the on the number 96 Arkham Menard car on NASCAR 25. So y'all go check out our buddy Jackson McLaren from the Bubba's About Broke podcast on there. So that's pretty cool. It's cool to see a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of drivers on there.
Yeah. I know our buddy Butterbean, he's on there. All that. Did you see the new diecast over here?
No. Oh wow.
We got
Yes.
we got a new one.
Arkham. Sweet.
Ooh,
Signed.
signed.
Nice.
So
Champion, right?
champion.
Yeah.
Yep. Had her
Congratulations to them.
for sure. Had her buddy Shane on here last week talking about it as he led that team there. So pretty cool stuff. But anyway, let's I want to back up to something real quick. We just talked about it a little bit. I talked about it a little bit last week, I guess it was, about your run, Colin.
Yeah.
And just thought maybe set of tires, maybe we didn't know really what was going on at the time. Or I didn't. Anyway, I was sitting from outside the car.
I didn't know either, and I was driving the car.
But anyway, I talked to Chad the other day and found out there was a lot more going on with your car.
Yeah, he's got the front end tore down pretty much all the way right now. We found, all kinds of little stuff that contribute a little bit, ball joints here and there, whatever. But definitely found some stuff that we think was really hindering us. So hopefully we can get that all fixed up. And, we got a week or two before we race here on the 1st, hopefully. But I think we found some stuff that's probably been hurting us for most of the season.
Just let everybody know. Make sure your weight's bolted down good.
Yeah. Yeah, we were racing the other week, and I hit something, and I thought that I'd either hit the track really hard or blown a tire, but it was a violent hit. Found it out. It was a 40-pound piece of lead on the racetrack. So definitely for sure make sure you bolt those down and secure them as best you can, because at least I hit it and it didn't go flying up anywhere or anything, didn't hit the windshield or anything, but we kind of got lucky there. We didn't go up under the car and tear everything up. It just kind of caught a frame rail and definitely tore some stuff up, but definitely something we can recover from. But that was an odd experience for sure.
Could have definitely been worse for sure.
Yes, sir.
So glad it wouldn't. We got our buddy Racing Jason coming on here in about 10 minutes. But let's go ahead before we really get into anything, and let's go ahead and have a word from our sponsors.
Chicken Bone Alley is brought to you by SRI Performance. They are your one-stop shop for all things racing. Do you need performance parts? Look no further. They offer a wide range of high-performance parts for various types of racing, including stock car racing, dirt racing, and more. SRI Performance also has the most knowledgeable employees in the industry. If you're looking for that hard-to-find part, they've got it. And if you're wondering how to make it work on your car, they know it. Check them out online at www.sriperformance.com. And when you do, don't forget to use the promo code CBONE10. That's C as in chicken, BONE10, and get 10% off at checkout. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum is a full-line steel service center stocking thousands of sizes, shapes, grades, and types of metals and plastic. If you need it, they have it. And if not, they work fast to find what you need and get it to you. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum also has the ability to cut orders to your specifications as requested. Their dedicated team not only brings many years of experience to the table, but they are always ready and willing to lend a hand with anything you may need. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum. Your material needs are covered here. Are you ready to unleash the true potential of your ride? Tired of feeling held back? It's time to experience the Pro Fabrication difference. At Pro Fabrication, we don't just build headers and exhaust. We engineer performance. Crafted with precision from high-grade materials, our systems are designed for one thing: maximum power. Feel the instant increase in horsepower and torque. Hear the deep, aggressive rumble that turns heads. Our expertly designed headers optimize exhaust flow, while our performance exhaust systems deliver that signature sound that you crave. But it's not just about power and sound. Pro Fabrication means durability you can trust. Built to withstand the toughest conditions, our headers and exhaust are an investment in long-lasting performance. Whether you're hitting the track, conquering the trails, or just cruising the streets, Pro Fabrication gives you the edge. Experience smoother acceleration, improved field efficiency, and that unmistakable feeling of pure driving exhilaration. Don't settle for less. Upgrade to Pro Fabrication headers and exhaust today. Pro Fabrication headers and exhaust. Quality that wins. Tired of leaving performance on the table? Ready to dominate the track? For decades, Earl Ramey Racing Engines has been the secret weapon of champions. We don't just build engines. We craft precision, engineered powerhouses designed for one thing: victory. From meticulous machining to expert assembly, every Earl Ramey engine is built with uncompromising quality and a passion for speed. We understand the demands of racing, and we deliver the reliability and raw power you need to cross the finish line first. Whether you're tearing up the asphalt or conquering the dirt, Earl Ramey Racing Engines provides the competitive edge you've been searching for. Don't just race, conquer. Contact Earl Ramey Racing Engines today and let us build your winning machine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also want to thank our good friends while we're at it up at Fresh Chef, ladies and gentlemen. If you are up in the what I like to call the Race City area of North Carolina, that's Charlotte, Concord, Mooresville, all over up there, go find the closest Fresh Chef to you. It is some real good food for sure. It's always got everything that you like. Daily food and drink specials. So y'all go check them out. Also, want to thank our friends over here at Dixie Made right here in Florence, South Carolina. If you are, it is coming up that time of year. I don't know. We was talking about it earlier. Christmas is literally going to be here. I feel like a couple weeks is what I feel like. But
where I was, I saw Christmas decorations already up.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy. So anyway, y'all go head over to Dixie Made. They have got their seasonal layaway open for Christmas orders or Christmas gifts and all that stuff. So go get whatever you want. Put it on layaway if you need to. Go back, pay for it later. But they got all the brands you want from head to toe. So head over to Dixie Made right here in Florence, South Carolina. But anyway, so there wasn't really much racing. There was some dirt racing going on upstate. We're going to talk to Jason about that here soon. Other than that, there wasn't much racing going on around here. So, like I said,
the only thing I saw was the Smart Modifieds were in Tri-County.
They were. And
I saw they had some tech.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure that out. That is...
What did they end up... did they declare whoever the winner?
Yeah.
Lofton won.
Lofton won. Burt Myers finished second.
Right.
Okay. Well, Burt Myers and them. Burt Myers protested Lofton. After they protested, Lofton's car owner back protested. Okay, whatever. Well, Burt Myers and them got their motor out first. Well, when they done that, as soon as they got it out, Lofton's car owner paid the protest money and dropped the protest. I'm like, so you literally did it just so he would pull the motor out the car?
Yeah. Isn't there like a time? Like you have to... I mean, I know around here, I don't know how strict it's enforced, but, you can't protest or,
right.
however long after a race, whatever. I'm sure there's got to be a way to reverse, that goes both ways. You can't drop a protest so long after you've initiated the protest.
I would think so, too. And I guess, they were still at the tech area, so I guess as long as they were at the tech area, they could. I guess, but I don't know. I don't see what difference it made. You already paid the money. Why not?
Go ahead and look at them.
I don't understand it. So I need somebody that's smarter than me on this smart modified stuff. But I do know, Burt Myers and them protested it. I don't know if they dropped. I don't guess they dropped the protest, but it was like, well, Smart was going to look at it anyway. So I was like, then why did protest?
Yeah, that sounded like a mess.
Dave Pack said, usually it's 15 minutes. Can't protest back after money's already been in. Yes, for sure. So I don't know. I don't get it.
They ended up letting them keep the win. I never followed up
As
with
of
that.
right now,
Yeah.
I guess they finished the protest and finished tearing down the motor, everything. I guess, as far as I know, but I haven't seen anything where he was disqualified. So I'm guessing he keeps the win.
Interesting.
But he kind of, I think they were just more mad than anything because he used Bird up pretty good.
Really? I didn't get to watch it, but I
Looked
know.
like it.
Yeah, he used him up pretty good. He
Tri-County is kind of a weird track where it can be tough to pass on the bottom.
It is, but he kind of, from what I gather, just kind of dove it in there and
I mean, you to stop and turn. Yeah.
Did you go watch it?
I saw the replays, and it looked like you'd think you'd give the guy a little bit of room,
Yeah.
but that's racing.
Dude, I'm going to tell you, and we've talked about this before, but between the Cars Tour, the smart modifieds anymore, it's crazy to me. I don't know if it's a lack of respect thing or if it's just a lack of care or I ain't got to work on the car or what it is. These boys just don't care anymore. And and that's what he even said in his interview. He was just like, I was really going for that win. I think he would have done the same thing to me. I used him up some, but I didn't think it was nothing too bad. And I'm just like, you put a man in the wall.
You put the goat in the wall, really. At the end of the day.
And I don't know if that's just it's like the Bowman Gray mentality just followed, I don't know.
I have to go back and watch it before I can really say. But I can imagine what you're saying pretty well.
I mean, it's just it's weird. It's I don't know. I don't get it. Some people got more money than what is it? You're right. You're right. Yes. David, I want to get your opinion on something there too while you're talking. While you're here with us on the chat. And this was kind of a hot topic all of a sudden, and we're definitely going to talk about this with Jason here in a little while. Lancaster announced a new class. Chargers. Actual Dodge Chargers.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Happy.
But V6s.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. I mean,
There's a lot of them out there. It can be pretty much any year. Dodge Charger V6. They had certain motors they could run for any of those. There's some people that was like, hey, another class, something. And then there's other people that are like, man, why do we just keep adding classes? We're doing nothing but thinning the numbers on each class. Why are we doing that? I don't know. What do you think about that?
I think that's something very new. That's surprising because, I mean, how many cars do you take and make a race car anymore? So I think it'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And it's not something you can't do it for a while. And, once the craze goes away, you just kind of let it go. But I don't see why not run it while you can.
What do you think?
Put them with the Crown Vics.
Well, I would say that, but Crown Vic's running a V8.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some Chargers that came from the police departments that could do it that way.
Thing. I've said that, and I think that will be the next Crown Vic race car. Will be kind of the Charger because of all that. My thought is on it. Instead of just being the Dodge Chargers, why not do any a Dodge Charger, Camaro, or Mustang, all V6? Had the big three. Connor, you got a welcome back from Canada.
What's up, Cal? It's been a while.
He said it outrun, but the V6 outrun the V8 Crown Vic. I mean, it may.
Crown Vic's a pretty heavy car.
It is a heavy car. It is a heavy car. I just feel like I'm like, hey, let's open that class up a little bit. Like I said, let's put Mustangs, let's put Camaros in it. And the reason I say that, if you're going to do that, and I told actually our buddy Andy at ProFab this the other day, I said, if you really look at it, it can be the new street stock. It is the cars you can still go to the junkyard and
Could be.
find a car. And
I mean, it'll just be really interesting to me to see, a newer car going around the racetrack.
Oh, yeah.
That's just something you thought was long gone.
I just want to see how they put in a cage in a
Yeah, that would be interesting.
in a unibody car like that.
Find a way.
Huh. That was interesting. Wow. Okay. David Pack said Crown Vics are like 190 horsepower. Chargers are like right at 300, depending on the year.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Crown Vic is an older car.
Yeah, for sure. So, I don't know. I do feel like there are sometimes at a racetrack, it's like, and I get why race promoters do it, and I've talked to Ron Barfield about this. He's like, man, he said, regardless of when I open my track, if I open it for 2 classes or if I open it for 10 classes, it costs him the same amount of money. So his thought process is get in as much racing as you can. That way it's worth his money to open it as far as the insurance and all that stuff. But let's bring in our buddy Racing Jason and let's talk about it. Let's we already had this subject up. I don't know if you heard about her what we were saying there, but subject me and you were talking about last week, the Chargers now at Lancaster. What's your thought on it?
I love it. I think it'd be awesome. I will tell you, Dave. I will tell you this. They had the street stock class at Cherokee this past Saturday night. They used to have. Gosh, I remember one time I counted like 28 showed up and 24 started. Now there's only like 8, and that's the all Camaros.
Right.
So that shows you how much parts are no longer can be found. I'm all for it. Now, y'all said put the Chargers with the Crown Vics. God, all right. First off, I think a V6 can run with the V8. It's going to weigh less, right?
Well. He froze up again. Let's see if he comes back there.
Well, I think as they get newer, a newer V6 will make more horsepower than an older V8.
Yeah,
I don't know if running them together would be possible, but I mean, as far as it like the argument of adding an extra class hurts the other classes, I don't know. I can't make my mind on that. I don't know how many people will quit one thing and do something else. And if it does, figure out which ones people want to run and run those.
Well, my thing is I feel like this on the asphalt side sometimes too. And they've done a pretty good job at, let's say like at Florence, with running either or, limiteds or late model stock.
Yeah.
I don't care about having the classes. Having the classes is great. But we don't need to run them all on one weekend.
Oh yeah. And that
just
makes for
rotate them.
Yeah, I agree.
From race to race. That's like, and that's why I actually like the trucks for the most part. Now I know mostly this year, they've run almost every week at Florence. I think there was a couple.
Yeah. 2 or 3.
But Dylan has kind of rotated out a good bit, and I'm okay with that. I feel like we all, and we know this. I mean, if we want to go race for run for the points, as we always call it, run the whole year in the class. You at that point have dedicated a whole lot of time to it.
I don't know how those guys back then used to race every weekend, but
Dude,
I think in today's world, I think racing, every other week or less helps the class.
I do.
I mean, it's just the people can't afford or can't allocate the time to run every single week.
I feel the same.
So I agree. Kind of if you run 10 classes, but you only run 7 a week, you can just kind of rotate them out.
That's right.
I agree.
Right.
That's not a bad way to do it.
And they did kind of something like that this year. I know at Florence with like the T&L and the Street Stop, but their problem was with those was there wasn't many of either one. And that's another topic for another day that we've talked about many times that don't know where they are.
And I think they went a lot with people were saying they were going to come, and then they didn't come.
That's right.
So you thought you were going to get 8, and you only get 3.
That's right. Exactly. Let's see. We had some questions for you, Robert. Kane Richards asked, what made you decide to start racing so late in life?
I don't know. I've always wanted to do it since I was a kid. And I had some toys that I had laying around that I rounded them all up and sold them off a few years ago. And I guess I kind of convinced the wife to let me go ahead and do this. And she's been my biggest supporter. She runs the show on race day, and she was out there with practice with me Friday, bless her heart.
So why number 52?
It was my son's last high school football number.
Nice.
So that's a tribute to him.
That's awesome. Where'd you go to high school?
Somerville.
So did y'all spend much time going to the racetrack down in Somerville?
We did a lot. Y'all were talking just a second ago about, I can remember when the guys at Somerville raced Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday. I'm thinking, wow, the cost could have been.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it was cheaper back then, and you ran a lot of the same stuff.
Paid less too.
You probably did for sure.
We were talking about that not long ago when me and you showed up at Florence to race that Friday.
Yeah.
It's like I asked your dad actually. I was like, man, how did y'all come race every Friday night?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, because Florence raced on Fridays then, and he was like, he said I remember the track opened about 5:00. He said your granddad would take the car over there, and a lot of times he would get off work and head straight over there. And
he worked all day on Friday and
be there in time to practice. I think they would only practice like one round and then go straight into qualifying and go race. And
I think we can take some lessons from that,
Yeah, we practiced too much.
Oh, for sure. But just, I don't know. if there was a way, I don't know how they did it, just to get rid of, if we didn't have to worry about mounting tires,
yes,
we could run race day in half the time we do right now. That's the only thing, is if you go right now, we can't shorten it because then we'll be rushed mounting tires.
If I could leave a set over there the week before and maybe mount it I know that puts somebody else doing it, but I don't know if we could mount them. I don't care if it's after my race. If we could mount them,
have them ready for next race.
All you got to do is grab them and go.
Oh, man, we could, we could race Fridays easily,
There would be so many conspiracy theories on Facebook then. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I don't know. That's the topic for another day, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll see if Jason's going to make it back here. Hope so, because I want to ask him some stuff. For sure. But while we're waiting, so we'll go ahead and thank our good friends over at MPM Marketing, www.marketwithmpm.com. If you're looking to get in this racing game for sure and you want to move up in the fast world of racing and all that good stuff, you got to have help doing it. We were talking about earlier. You got to have sponsors to do it. You got to be with the right people. So nobody knows better how to do it than Tanya at MPM Marketing. So head over, talk with her, and get going today. So while we're waiting on him, we'll go ahead to the NASCAR stuff, I guess. Las Vegas this past weekend, I thought the car was putting on a decent race. Just overall.
That's where it can shine. If there's multiple lanes, they can race all right.
Yeah. You watch it?
Agreed, yeah. I did.
It was pretty intense there for a little while. Those top 5 or 6 were pretty close,
They were for sure. I guess coming down to the end of the more, most talked about parts in this race, the whole Ty Dillon, William Byron deal. Ty Dillon was coming to pit road. William Byron had no clue he was coming to pit road. And just, dude, that was one of the hardest hits. That was a hit there.
That was crazy. Yeah.
And took William Byron out. William Byron went from, being way up in points, and now he's actually on the other side of the cut line because of it. So I don't know. What was your thought on that wreck? I mean, it just bad timing,
It was bad timing. It looked to me like maybe Ty Dillon stayed out there a little bit longer than he should have to get to pit road, but spotters.
For sure. What you think?
I mean, I don't think his line was egregious. My thing is, okay, he was obviously not very fast. He was,
right
in the back.
Couple laps down.
He was kind of pitting at all time. You're right in front of the leaders. Why don't you make it obvious? Like you come off of turn 2, you should run down the middle of the straightaway and just wrap the line. I understand if you're like fighting for the lead, you got to get into pit road quick. But if you're right in front of the leaders, I don't get why you don't just make it obvious.
For sure.
I understand miscommunication and you rely on your spotter, but I don't know. That's a very unnecessary risk. Because you're not, I don't know where he was running, but it wasn't very good, and I don't know what anybody he was going to pass. I feel like you should just make it obvious at that point.
Stick that hand out there.
Yeah, that's what
my whole thing is why the devil, your lap's down. Okay, yes, you can stick your hand out there, you can do all that. Why even be on the racing surface? Why not get on the apron?
Just go down into turn 3, or at least wrap the bottom. And
yes,
good point.
Because he scooted up and then he was fixing to dive.
Well, he was trying to make a good arc on the pit road, like he is racing somebody. He was racing no one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're like when all the leaders are pitting, they're trying to get track position.
That's right.
I understand that, but if you're right there by your
he was
by yourself, right in front of the leaders.
I think they said 12 laps after the pit cycle.
Yeah.
So
the spotter, I get it. That's how they do it nowadays.
Yes.
The spotter will tell you, but like I said, just an unnecessary risk. Just make it obvious to me.
But man, and I know, and we'll talk about this, but I know all the spotters have been, they've been scared as I don't know what this past couple weeks because of the playoff mess, and they, what can they say? What can't they say? Are we helping this one? Are we not helping this one? I don't know. It's just, I'm like, man, I think the Chevrolet guys, look, we all know, and they should. I bet you every bit of RCR still wants a Chevrolet to win the championship.
Oh, yeah.
Every bit of Roush Fenway Keselowski, they still want Ford to win.
All right.
Whoever's in a Legacy, they want a Toyota to win still. I get you might work with this one, that one, the other one. And maybe this wouldn't have, obviously, if this would have been two different manufacturers, it wouldn't have helped, and, whatever. But, man, if all your Chevrolet guys are right there together, dude, get them guys up there on there. I don't care. I get the race manipulation stuff, but, man, I don't know. I feel like you almost need it to add some excitement, something anymore. I don't know. I'm just like, get them guys together and put them out there so they see each other. I don't care. I don't care if they got a separate radio that they can dial to that channel real quick. Hey, we're pitting in front of you. So, it makes no difference to the racing. I don't know. I'm not on board with all this. I get what they're talking about, like at Martinsville last year, where who was it? Bubba just
laid out.
Essentially,
that was terrible.
I'm in the wall. Yeah, I bet you are.
He just rode for the last 10 laps. That was terrible.
Had a tire going flat. Yeah, sure you do. I don't know.
That was pretty consequential for the 24 team.
It was very consequential.
Because you got Talladega next week, and
that puts him
how that
in.
goes.
Not exactly, as of this point, a must-win, but he can't have a bad race. He can't have he's got to finish top 5.
That was such a swing, from going to finish second probably to,
Exactly.
That I don't know. That was bad. To me, I don't know what Ty Dillon was doing there. I understand, maybe it's not it's an honest mistake, but it's a mistake that probably shouldn't have happened.
Right. I understand. And in all actuality, far as what Ty was doing himself, he probably actually did nothing wrong. That is where the spotter should have told him. In my opinion,
it's just situational.
It is very situational, but leaders coming up on you, get out of the way.
I get that all the time.
Don't worry, we all have that.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I don't know. That's just where I am on that. Denny Hamlin gets win number 60. Which is, he's pretty stout.
He got up on the wheel that last restart. I mean, he was, I thought Larson was good and all, but he cruised past him. So love him or hate him, he's good.
Dude,
no doubt.
Yeah, true. For sure. What you a Hamlin fan?
I haven't been. I've learned to respect him.
Yeah.
You kind of have to because he's good.
Yeah.
He's good. He'll take a car that doesn't seem that well. He's like Logano. They sneak up on you.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you. I told somebody this. I think I told Mike and Jason this last week. I said I am, and I hate to be one to preface stuff with I'm not a fan, but I'm not a Denny Hamlin fan. I have never been a Denny Hamlin fan, but his podcast is always one that I make sure I catch.
That's one of the few that I still do enjoy.
Exactly, and he is probably the most informative and real driver that you're going to hear. So I think it's pretty cool, and the way he acted at it, he acted. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not I'm like you. I'd rather see somebody act a little more humble in their life in general. But I don't know, just the way he was after the race. I don't know I haven't heard what all kind of health problems his dad's having. But I do know there's something going on there, and he was very emotional because of that. And it's one of them things like, man, if that's the deal, and hey, if he can go win championship this year, I'm not going to be mad.
I know he deserves one.
That's what I'm saying. It's not one I'm going to be like, man, that stinks. Now, if Logano goes wins championship this year, I'm going to be like, you got to be kidding.
You watch it. I thought I was fixing to get one yesterday.
Dude, I'm telling you.
When he took 2 tires, I was like, here we go.
He can give Denny a big thank you for that, too. I feel like.
Promise you he can. If it wasn't for Denny, Ross would be on to the next round, and Joey would be out. Joey has somehow... Dude has had a horseshoe shoved up his tail in the last couple years to get through the middle part of the playoffs.
That's what everybody used to say about Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
So we know where the horseshoe went.
Chad Knaus just figured out how to work the playoff system.
True.
To begin with, anyway. But I do want to talk a little bit more about while we're talking about Denny Hamlin there. That last week, I guess it came out, and there were some more little talks about it, nothing major. But I guess I don't know all the legal jargon for it, but essentially, from what I gathered, is NASCAR's lawyer went to the judge, basically wants to go into a settlement hearing with 23XI and 2311 and Front Row. So they're ready to settle this before it hits court.
Good. I'm ready for it to figure it out.
Are you?
I mean, obviously we kind of wanted the teams to win, but
if NASCAR's looking for a settlement, I think teams are going to win.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, NASCAR's going to say you need us more than we need you.
I don't know, man. I agree with you.
I don't like it, but I just feel like NASCAR's always got the strong hand in it.
I don't disagree with you, but I don't know about this case. I don't know because I'm going to tell you, NASCAR, they may not want to ever admit it, but NASCAR needs Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah. I said that's why I wanted them to get it done, because it's a popular brand, and, that's such a cool thing to have. How many times does Michael Jordan go to an NBA game? Not very often. He comes to, 10 or 12 races a year.
I mean,
which is huge
we
publicity.
saw him out on pit road at Darlington.
Yeah.
All that, so.
He was at the Roval last week,
Yeah.
So they need to figure something out. Hopefully they will.
I feel like it's going to, I think they're ready to say, hey, we'll give you this.
Just end it.
Just end it.
One way or the other.
I don't know. I'm one of the people, I can sit there and watch court TV. I'm sitting there like, if y'all start this trial, can y'all please broadcast it? I want to watch it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that the teams will come out. But what I don't understand, obviously, if they're willing to settle, they're willing to figure out a way for them to have their charters. Obviously,
Yeah.
But my whole thing is, okay, this is what I'm wondering. If, say they win something. Say they win, from what I heard, basically was they wanted to have, they wanted charters to be permanent. Once they get them, they're theirs. Because right now, NASCAR can just take them if they want them, or they can, per the way it's written, or they can just do away with the charter system and they have nothing out of the $40-50 million they spend in it. So they wanted in the contract that their charters are their charters. There's nothing going to happen to them. I think is kind of what their biggest thing was in the from what I heard. So I can't really blame them on that. But what is that going to do to the teams that didn't go in with a lawsuit, or is it that going?
Yeah.
Is that going to?
I remember RCR saying, Archie Childers saying, he agrees with everything they're saying.
Yeah.
He's not in a position to not have a charter.
That's
He
right.
can't.
His sponsors and stuff.
Say, you can't. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure. So I think they're supposed to start that end of this week, first of next week.
I would say nothing moves fast with that.
It's pretty quick because the way I was reading it was basically both sides said they wanted a fast trial. Even that's why they were starting in December, and they wanted something quick. So regardless of what happened, they wanted it in effect before next season.
Yeah.
So I think this one's going to kind of move along pretty quick.
What you think about the horsepower increase for next year? I feel like they did it at the tracks where they don't need it. I feel like you need it more at the mile and a half.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The short tracks are already. I mean, to me,
Well,
it won't make a huge difference. I think they need it at the tracks where they have so much aero problem to help
that's right.
get out of the aero push.
Now, in saying that,
But it's
the mile and a halves are the best racing they're putting on.
They are, but like tracks
They
like
still use help.
well, tracks like Darlington and Pocono, places where you kind of get one groove and they get behind each other, they just lose the nose. I feel like that's where they need it the most.
Well, they're gonna have it at Darlington.
Will they have it?
They'll have it
Okay.
at Darlington.
I thought okay.
Yeah, they'll have because it's less than a mile and a half.
I guess so. Okay. Well, maybe that'll work. We'll see.
So we'll see. Now I don't think it's gonna do much. I don't think you're gonna go to Martinsville and you're gonna see
a
it.
difference. No.
Now, what can help Martinsville, and we'll definitely see here, not this coming weekend, but the next.
I'll be there actually.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Got some too.
But I think what can help is the tire. I think that's one of the biggest things. Now, you put some more horsepower on a tire that's actually wearing out, I think you might can see a difference. But I still think the biggest thing at Martinsville right now is that fifth gear.
Yeah. You go down there and grab a gear.
Yeah.
They have to kill each other to move.
Now,
them,
if they put that some gun in fourth and it won't do nothing but spin, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice to see.
And it looked like Ross at the end of the race on the Roval.
Just
He
sideways.
had no tires.
That was wild.
So that'd be cool. Gil said, "Come go to the Dirt Track World Championship with me." I'd love to go there. I think I might go to the World Finals in Charlotte. How about you come down to it? Cool.
I always wanted to catch that, Charlotte.
The Dirt Fall? Come on.
Yeah.
Come with us. Come on. Let's go. That'd be... I don't think there's no racing going on around here that weekend, is there? That'll be...
What week is it?
It's typically the last... Right at Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Or week after that. I can't remember. Somewhere right there. No. Not Halloween. Because we got a race that Saturday.
The first will be.
I think it's the following weekend.
Okay.
I think so.
Kind of right between Dylan's race and Florence's big race.
I think that's when it is. I have to look. You don't want no thing. I don't want to hear that. I mean, I'd love to go to Eldora. Charlotte's pretty cool.
I would too. One day I'm gonna try to make it up there.
We'll do it. Me and Sterling went once. It was good. It was real good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we a lot of seasons wrapping up, and first weekend in November. Okay, so is it the first? This first, I ain't gonna make it. Dang it. But yeah, a lot of seasons wrapping up. So
It's big race season now.
it is big race season. It is. This time of year, I wish I'd just keep on racing around.
Yeah. Oh man,
Feels good
today
now.
was like perfect.
I'm telling you.
We raced in July and August and burned ourselves to death.
I'm telling you. And I'll tell you something I found out real quick. And you know this, but you haven't been in anything else to know any different. You know, trucks are hot.
Really?
They are.
That header coming right by that foot box. Oh my God. It is so hard. He said, welcome back again.
Thank you again. Good to see you.
Yeah. So I'm all for just let's run through the winter, take a couple of weeks off around Christmas. We'll be back at the New Year's Bash anyway. Run one there, one in Florence in January, one in Dillon in February, one in Florence in February for the icebreaker. And shoot, we back going in March anyway.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think October, November, we need to be hitting it hard.
Yes.
That's like
Yes.
premier weather.
That is perfect weather. I mean, you could
And then,
awesome Thanksgiving
March
weekend
and April.
race.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I understand too. The racetracks, when they don't race, they don't make any money. And so
Okay, but take away the races in the summer.
yeah,
Put them in the
boom,
winter.
boom, here, yeah,
Put 'em in the winter.
I get it.
Start a little bit later.
I
Finish a little later. That
agree.
make that work.
Ooh, you talking about in the summer? Or you talking about in the year? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm good with that too. Any pictures? I'll send you some, Kel. I'll send you some. Connor said he liked it,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
I said we need like an Intimidator reveal, like when they did his reveal at Daytona, where they unveiled the Black 3.
Yes.
Let's do that. We'll just take it out there to Langston Ranch. Have a
Which-
big reveal.
I can say, and I'm gonna put it on there anyway. They are gonna be one of my new sponsors for the rest of this year, 2026.
Sweet.
So, I always appreciate new sponsors.
Yeah. Their sponsors are great.
and the 52 Super Truck. We're looking for sponsors for next year too.
There you go. Connor's always.
They always leave sponsors, yeah. Anybody.
Everybody.
Any and
Anybody
everybody.
got anything they want to put on the truck? I told Sterling the other day, he said, I want my face on that. I said, for the right price, you can get it. I promise you.
Ain't that the truth? Money will get you where you need to go.
Yeah, for sure. All right, while we're on the subject of NASCAR, Talladega this coming weekend. Man, I don't know what. I mean, I never know what. It's just a crapshoot.
Spin a wheel and whoever it lands on might make that the winner.
But it would not surprise me to see Ryan Blaney
Yeah, he's
and
been
Joey
good.
Logano up front pushing. I did hear something today that's kind of interesting about it because they said, in years past, it's kind of been one car, at least at Penske, because it's been Blaney and Logano every year, pretty much. Well, one car was kind of in a just get good points day, and then one car was got to win. Well, this year and through this round, it's kind of both cars need to win. They're not in good points position.
Yeah, and it's
at
a
all.
little different this year because this used to be the last race in the round of 12.
Yeah.
Now it's just in the middle of the round of 8, so it's not an elimination race, but
I like that better.
yeah. I don't like it being in this late in the playoffs anyway.
Yeah,
Because somebody's going. Well, somebody could win and go to the championship four.
That's right. That's right. So, it'd be better
But
off for
nature of
just
the
some
beast.
oddball to win,
Yeah, Ricky Stenhouse or somebody.
and that's very possible. Very possible.
I got a feeling that's going to be the 24.
Hey,
Could
I'd
be.
like
He's going to
that.
jump right back in.
Yeah,
I'd
I
like
can
that.
see it.
I'm gonna tell you what, he was upset yesterday. He was.
I would be too.
I would be too. But
I mean-
normally William Byron is normally kind of calm, cool, and level head. At least in the interviews, anyway. He was upset.
When they showed that replay, I was like, man, that's got to be a bad feeling. Because you could tell when he realizes that car's slowing down, you can't just turn right in the middle of the corner, you know.
Speaking of bad feelings, it wasn't that much, but when I left here last week from the podcast,
Yeah. I was going to say, I saw the green machine
Booger got boogered
run right to the side of you.
by a deer.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. I mean, dude, I passed the driveway. I put it this way. Come road right up here. I wasn't running, I don't know, probably 40, 45 miles an hour yet. All of a sudden, I come to pass the driveway, a house on the left, and all of a sudden, something just hit. I mean, just boom! And I'm like, I thought a car come out the driveway and hit me that hard. I stopped, turned around, looked. No, it was a deer. And no, he kept on running.
Kept me made.
Kept getting it. As much as he tore that car, the fender was folded up under. We had to. Kayla talking about it ain't fun. Yeah, because she hits, every animal alive that's not alive after she. She's the only person I noticed almost totaled a car with a turkey one time.
Wow. I mean, I never even heard anybody hit a turkey.
Well, now you have.
They're not.
Now you have. Turkeys, dog, deer, birds, rabbit. She had a rabbit one time. Now, one thing I did hit years and years and years, I was in high school. I hit a fox one time. I thought it was a cat.
Yeah. Used to be a fox running around my house a little bit.
And I did hit it in my neighborhood, running about 20 mile an hour. So, anyway, I guess we need to talk about real quick. Word going around, since we're talking about the points, it is coming out that it is most likely there's going to be a change in the point system next year. Word on the streets is they're going back. It was kind of, no, they want to keep playoff. Well, I think all of a sudden TV numbers are way down. They're on Xfinity levels.
They need something.
So, and I don't think. Well, I'll get into that in a minute. But so now NBC's come back out. Basically because they're the ones controlling it. It's whatever NBC wants because they're the ones that's got the contract for it. From what I gather, is they going back to it sounds like they're going back to a full year point system again.
That would be a surprise to me, but
it would be
TV ratings are king.
Might get Mark Martin out of retirement.
He might get back in a race car. I don't. Yeah, I like it personally. I say go full year, but obviously there's no winning you're in because there's nothing to get in. But give more points to the winner.
Oh yeah,
if you give more points to the winner, you're going to
make winning.
It makes winning the. Now, if somebody can go out there like Denny Hamlin's done this year and win the race high 6 races, they're probably going to be a good bit ahead. But who knows? I mean, Shane Van Gisbergen got 5.
Yeah. If they do, they do. I mean, what he's
that's right.
He earned it.
You earned that. Then, hey, good for you. I personally do not think though that it is the playoffs that are necessarily hurting the TV ratings. What I think is hurting TV ratings, and because my dad has to ask me every week, what channel is the race on?
Yeah.
Nobody ever knows.
I just don't get how they don't get it on cable. I mean, IndyCar was on.
They were on Fox,
the top channel,
straight Fox, and their ratings increased because they were on the same channel every.
Well, they're still less than Xfinity though.
They're still less.
I just don't understand how Cup doesn't get cable TV. It's almost always. I mean, I don't know how many races were on network TV.
Yeah,
there weren't many.
I don't know. I don't think it is. Most of them have been on USA this year.
Honestly, there's been most of them are FS1 or USA.
Did y'all hear the whole? I don't know if y'all deal with it much. I don't pay for YouTube TV.
No.
But YouTube TV and NBC were about to end NBC stuff because they couldn't come to a contract agreement because YouTube TV wanted some rights to Peacock. Well, they would not ever give them Peacock because that is their subscription service. Yeah. So what did they do? They said, look, we will give you rights to, and we'll make a new platform called NBC SN.
I wonder where that came from.
I was like, this sounds like something that we already had. Went away a year ago. So, NBC SN is coming back for YouTube TV. So, I don't know. And I'm like, that's just going to be another channel they can put a race on.
I wish Prime would just get it the whole year, but
That was probably the best coverage.
oh yeah, for
In
sure,
all actuality,
far and away,
best coverage.
best TV,
It was pretty nice.
camera quality, best.
Oh, yeah.
Least amount of commercials and all that.
The numbers were gaining on it too.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna take a while to adjust, but I think in the long run, but
Dude, but I'm going to tell you, there's so many. And
everybody has Prime for the most
Everybody almost
part.
got Prime anymore.
You can get it for. I mean, I get it for being a student. You can get it. You get it free for all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
For 6 months here and there.
I'm a Prime member just go, I don't want to pay shipping.
Right.
See, if you buy enough stuff,
Dude, I looked the other day. I have saved almost $800 this year
I think
by
I'm think
having Prime and not paying for shipping.
yeah.
I think I'm the same way.
There's so much stuff. We got stuff on a subscription that just, come to our house a month.
Right.
So I think I get toilet paper and stuff I'm going to go get anyway.
Yeah.
It's just coming to the house. So
That's neat. Yeah.
I'm not paying. I mean, I'm still paying for it, but I'm not paying the shipping.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So
Paper towels.
yeah.
We get air conditioner filters and stuff like that. Yeah. That's pretty
what I was-
awesome.
So, hey, if I get to watch races for that, I wouldn't necessarily mind it being on Prime, personally. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But this TV deal signed for next 7 years, something like that. So there ain't nothing's gonna
We're
change.
stuck.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. So
TV ratings have been pretty sorry though, which is not a good thing.
yeah, it's not a good thing. And
But they did at least lock in the deal, so
they did.
you
lock
got to
up
worry
the-
about being dropped. I guess.
You're right. You're right. Now this does kind of coincide with football starting up.
I mean,
Do we think it's because of football that
football's
Ratings drop?
always been around. I don't know that ratings have dropped this bad.
I don't either.
I agree.
I mean, it's approaching the 1 million at this point, which
Dude,
is
I'll do
pretty sorry for
That's low.
NASCAR.
Low. Denny Hamlin says we should get away from Sundays.
I think it's no.
He says maybe we should be the king of Fridays.
Okay, Fridays. I think you want to do Saturdays. I think too many people. I mean, Saturdays is where all the local people race. For the most part,
Right.
and that's got to make a difference. I mean, pretty much everybody at those racetracks will be watching NASCAR.
You're going
if
to
they
do one
weren't
of
at
two
the
things.
racetrack.
You're either going to hurt the ratings or you're going to hurt local
Yeah.
tracks.
Right.
So I don't like it when they race that. I understand there's the Bristol night race or whatever, but
Right.
I like to watch the race and I like to go to Florence and Dillon race. So
That's right.
Fridays could be something to explore.
Dale Jr. says no. He says no. We've always raced on Sunday.
Yeah.
And we should,
I think they need to hit more Sunday nights in the summer. I think every Sunday night summer needs to be
You know,
raced.
I've
Just because
always-
that's such a prime time spot with nothing on it except for maybe baseball.
Right, and I've said that too and they're like, well, we want to give people time to travel if they travel. Well, I'm like, man,
If you're,
baseball plays on Sunday nights, football plays on Sunday nights.
Right.
if you're
They
traveling,
still pack the stands. I mean, if you're traveling, you're going to typically take that Monday off
Yeah.
anyway. So I mean, I don't see where that makes a difference.
no.
I'm all for Sunday evening races and stuff like that. I would like it better personally because I can come home and eat and all that. And
I think in the summer, once football starts, you don't want to go up against Sunday night football.
yeah,
But
No.
there's I don't know. It's just sad because the ratings were tanking for years and it started to make a comeback. It started to claw the way back up, and now it's fell back into a nosedive. So I don't know.
are we going on the cruise? I am not going on a cruise. Connor, you're not going on a cruise. Are
No, if we would have made that last race, we probably would have got the top three. But we We just had, more problems than a few. But
actually
it does sound
got
pretty cool, though. Huh?
I said I actually just got off of a cruise.
Yeah, you were cruising anyway.
And that is a really cool thing that Florence Motor Speedway's done this year.
That is.
And I may really try, regardless if I finish in points wherever, may try to go on it, next year if they still do it, because that is a really cool thing that they're doing. I don't know of any track that does that.
No.
Yeah, it is very unique. It is very cool. And that's what my dad went on a trip to Panama way back when with Charlie Powell.
Did he?
For the points. Yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
So that's pretty cool to do stuff like that for the racers and all. So I wish we could take advantage of it, but no, we're not going this time.
Yeah, me neither. Like I said, I definitely may schedule it the next time though, regardless. So that's pretty cool. That is really cool, but I do know they are still open. I think if anybody wants to go, are they still open? I believe I saw. If anybody, they can get in on the cruise. I know they took the top 3 of the late models, trucks, limited, Charger. Or something else. Something else I'm missing. I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Anyway, did they do 4 cylinders?
I think they probably did, because 4 cylinders is a weaker class too.
Okay.
But
so pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I like that. I like that a lot. I'm already scheduling another cruise too. But
wow. Y'all are some cruisers, aren't you?
I like cruises.
Yeah.
I like cruises. You ever go on any cruises?
Oh, yeah.
Cruise or 2?
Been on 2.
2. I think, what is this? This one just went on
25.
Or 8. No, that's my mom and dad.
Yeah, I know.
That's my mom and dad. I'll probably be like that when I get older, though.
Hey.
I don't know. It's fun. We this was a long one. This last one, it was an 8-day cruise. It was a long one. It's the longest one I've been on so far. I liked it.
That's what I hear, that the longer ones.
It didn't feel so
better.
rushed.
Yeah.
You actually really felt like a vacation. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
We went on a couple of the rock boat cruises where they had bands that came in and played, and they were up and coming bands. I mean, we saw Zach Brown before.
Yeah.
Zach
Wow.
Brown was Zach Brown. Blackberry Smoke.
Oh yeah, I know those guys. Real good.
It was cool.
Yeah, that's.
I went and ate ice cream one night with the guys from Blackberry Smoke after
Super cool.
after their concert. It was kind of cool.
Douglas, you never been on one, man. You need to go. Hope you're going on that one. It's a lot of fun.
Go next year when we finish top 3.
There you go. I'm already scheduling one for 27. Yeah, Landon graduates in 2027, so we've already said.
Go on one for that.
Why not?
Hey, yeah.
Why not? I mean, I may go on one between here and there. You never know, but I am going there.
That is one. Yeah, I got you.
You never know. Skylar said Blackberry Smoke rules. They do.
They do. Good guys.
Blackberry Smoke. Skylar Whitfield rules. Y'all go check out our good buddy Skylar Whitfield for sure. But anyway, what else we got? Anything else? I think next race coming up will be Dillon.
November 1st.
November 1st.
Hopefully we can make it.
Speedway. So what
All
I'm hoping,
spectacular.
the fall spectacular. Yep. What is it? Next weekend? Got monster trucks
Oh, in
at Florence Motor Speedway. That is always a show.
They draw a crowd.
house.
Yeah, that is that's pretty cool.
I like monster trucks.
I do too. I want to go up to the Charlotte Dirt Track has them.
Yes.
That's where I really want to go see them.
I'll tell you something. Me and Sterling one year, we just happened to be in Charlotte. I don't know what it was we were even up there for. I have no clue. We were just up there. And we happened to go ride by the racetrack, Concord. And I looked and I said, hey, lights on that dirt track. What's going on over there? We get up over kind of the little hill right there. About the time you can just see it. Monster trucks. We pulled over on the side of the road and sat there and watched monster trucks for a little while.
There you go.
They're just awesome. I mean, even at that Civic Center, they're cool. They just can't get up any speed.
That's right.
But I'd love to go watch some monster trucks.
It's cool when you watch them like inside a racetrack or something where they got a little bit of room.
Yeah, that's how you get some room and do some stuff. It's crazy. I mean,
We went to
TV does not do it justice how high they actually jump.
No, not at all. We went up to Anderson one time. Big truck show up there, and they had them. They used to do. This was probably before you were born, Connor. Do you remember the monster trucks that come on like what was it, TNN on Saturday mornings? I think it was, and they drag raced them, and they would go over. They take off, go over one pile of cars, then they had what they called Dead Man's Land, which was the middle between. Then there was another pile of cars, and that was the finish line jump. And I don't know what it was about that, but that was always some. That was I watched that almost every Saturday morning.
When I was a kid, I watched Monster Jam and all.
Oh yes, Monster Jam was
awesome, man.
The junk. I mean, that's what their racing was built off of. Where they come down and come back, which was really cool. And the freestyle stuff, Gravedigger done that.
Yeah. I like to watch them race, especially like the World Finals and stuff.
Dude,
flying into that stadium. That is a bucket list thing for me.
That track they got in Las Vegas is insane.
I mean,
I'm like, you got to have a set to get some of them jumps.
Yeah.
That is, I'm going to tell you, I don't know how those guys, and thank God they don't, but they have got their equipment figured out in those trucks to fly like they do. Come down as hard as they are, or land on the nose or on the tail and not get hurt for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they probably sore every once in a while, but whew,
I don't think my back could take it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why I'm looking. I'm like, golly, I know how I feel on Sunday morning sometimes. I don't know what that want to feel like. Oh, anyway, what else y'all got? What you gonna be racing at Dillon coming up?
We're gonna go to Dillon. Yeah.
So looking to improve even more for 2020.
Let's hope so.
Oh yeah, for sure. We all hope to do that.
Yep.
So why you on here? Anybody else you want to thank?
I do. Ronnie Duncan came on, and we didn't have anybody last year. We got Dylan and Claude coming over and check on us every now and again and give us points here and there. Mm-hmm. And Ronnie Duncan came on with us this year. He's from Hanahan, good friend of ours, longtime friend, and he used to do a lot with dirt cars out at Somerville. So he's learning, and if it wasn't for him, he's another one. It's good that he's there because my mind can get on other things that I need to think of, and that's, I was so worried about tire stagger and whether I got that right or wrong and this and that, and Ronnie takes care of me there. It's amazing to watch. I keep telling my wife every time I watch one of my videos from the GoPro, what happens when I pull in there, it's like clockwork. They go to work. It's just amazing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, good deal. Well, Connor, who all, since you back, who all you got on that car this year?
L&M Frame and Collision and Bearco Backflow Prevention and Action Services are our main ones. They all help us out financially, or just, Josh comes to the track and helps us work some of those, bring us pizza. Obviously, Chad Webster and the Winklers, they've been big help, especially the last few weeks here. We've been really trying to hit it hard on that car and figure out what's wrong with it. But, just like he said, it's great just to have people around and help you out and just have fun.
That's how it is always with Chad and them over there.
Oh, yeah.
You come in.
We took my car in their trailer the other week, Just good people.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Mine'll be back over there after this weekend.
Full shot, right?
Yeah, always.
You just need to rent a space over there.
No, I'm telling you. I'm just like, we're just going to have to build another shop. Wayne, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing all right. All right. Well, everybody, we appreciate all y'all hanging out with us. I was sitting here and I was like, man, we got about another month of this, and we'll kind of be sporadic throughout the rest of the year. I want to do another Christmas tree again this year.
Okay.
So we'll get on that here. I'll probably pull that out right at. I don't know. I might pull it out here next week or two.
Like I said, coming up.
Might as well.
Might as well, and we'll sell off some some flags on it and donate to some charities. We'll pick one here soon. I do want to say my wife actually put it out today, and I'm not even sure the age group right now. Actually, we got to figure it all out. But and I know everywhere is doing them. So, but we want to go ahead and jump on the. Our church is doing a kind of a toy drive. I think we're gonna collect toys, and our church is in Hartsville, so they're gonna, I think, go through the fire department over there because they do a toy thing over there, and they're gonna kind of add on to it. So, if anybody's got any toys they want to give to some kids for Christmas, less fortunate, we would greatly appreciate it, or donate, any kind of cash we can take to them, and we may do that with our Christmas tree this year. We may just jump in on that with them. I don't know. We'll figure something out, and I know Connor's church is always doing something for it. And,
all the toy drives, food drives, all
exactly
stuff.
Exactly. So, anything y'all can think of, we can help out with anybody, and y'all just let us know. But Robert, man, we sure appreciate you coming on, hanging out with us.
Appreciate you having me.
As always, man. Swing around the corner. We ain't too far from.
That's right.
Right around the corner. Connor's one way, you're the other way. Connor, appreciate you.
No problem, man.
Hanging out.
Come back as much as I can.
Yeah, man.
Kind of caught a little lull in school, so
We love it.
shoot over.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one, and we'll be talking with you next week.
Later.